Yo, this is Dova Blackhat Gaming. I do RPG games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and many more. Subscribe to see more and enjoy the video.
Our father sacrificed himself to save the village. And now it's just me and my little brother. How are we supposed to survive without him? Well met. I'm Lynette Loette. My brother, Remy... By the 8! It's her! You! Do you know with whom you travel? Why have you brought this murderer back to our village? Gods, have we not suffered enough? She's plenty a threat. I watched her single-handedly cleave a foe in two. Though, I've got no choice but to take your word. We were just minding our own business. Then a Breton and a Nord showed up running away from a werewolf. The Nord fled, chickened out. Ma and Pa were with us. Pa said he'd fight the werewolf while we ran. Then, the Breton, Ashe, as you call her, appeared next to Pa. They talked in whispers. I caught Pa's eye, his expression. He looked ready to weep. And then my father...
That's enough.
It's not fair! Dad was the bravest, and they used him like bait! I hate them. I hate them all!
I'm sorry.
I like to think
What happened
of
to your
philosophy
mother?
as a way of conclusively
She died of
resolving the
illness
big
not too long
questions in
after the
life.
attack.
Or is it?
It's because
Discuss.
of you we have no family!
Remy, it's not the woman's fault that Mommy died. Blame that on the illness.
But because of her, we have no parents! No one to take care of us!
That's true. It's just me and my brother. Our village was just a couple of houses. The other inhabitants were already dead by the time the attack was done. The white woman had left already. My brother and I had to bury them. Remy, he's been taking it hard. I can tell he wants to fill Pa's shoes, but those boots are much too big for him. It frustrates him. Poor thing.
I did what I thought was necessary at the time. But seeing them now, was I wrong? I convinced myself it was better to leave the past behind. That dwelling on it would only cause more pain. But seeing those children again, I realize I can't escape the consequences of my actions. We had to stop the werewolf. He was the only one who could distract it. In the heat of the moment, it seemed like the only option. But now, I see the consequences. 2 children without parents. Because of me. What have I become? Is this the path I'm destined to walk, leaving only destruction in my wake? Amends. I don't know if that's possible, but I have to try. For their sake and for my own redemption.
Oh, thank the divines you're still here. I need your help. Remy's run off into the woods. Please, I can't do this alone. We won't if we don't hurry. He's most likely slipped out the back. This way. Remy! Remy, where are you? This isn't funny! Come back! Remy, please. Not you too. Stendarr, preserve me! A wolf?
Oh.
Of all things? What? What should we do?
I won't let anyone else become a sacrifice.
Yes?
Not this time.
Wow. You really gotta hand it to the Divines. Nirn truly is beautiful. Miles better than Cold Harbor, that's for sure.
Remy, are you hurt? What were you thinking running all the way out here like that?
I don't know. I'm not hurt. I just tripped. And then the wolf. See, I'm okay. I can take care of myself. Can we just go home now?
Yes. Let's get you home. I'll take a look at your leg and fix you up some food.
I'm sorry for worrying you again, Lynn.
It's fine. I know you're angry, but you have to learn to temper it. Remember what Dad said about anger being like hot iron?
That...
You both have my gratitude for saving my foolish brother. I'm sorry for earlier. My brother and I weren't exactly kind to you. We've been through so much. I stopped imagining that our fortunes could change. I have nothing especially valuable to give in thanks. But you're welcome to come by the cabin and fill your bellies. For helping earlier. Some cabbage and potato soup. Fresh from the garden. Oh, what's left of it anyway. Remy, don't you have something to say?
Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head is on the floor.
The way you fought off that wolf.
I guess that's close enough. I don't know how we'll manage without Father. He was our rock. What are we supposed to do now? Need something? It's been difficult since Pa passed. Remy's been acting out. Animals are getting into the garden. The storm last week made things worse. We need food, mostly. Fruits, vegetables, anything to fill our bellies. And our clothes are wearing thin. Animal pelts would help keep us warm. If you could do that for us, we'd deeply be in your debt. Thank you. Truly. You have a kind heart. This means more to us than you know.
Tales of Serana and her charming death assassin.
To the Silver Lady, but she's always following you around. Lynn's been trying to hunt, like Pa did. We didn't need anyone's help when he was around. But it's not working. My arrows don't reach, and then I scare the animals away. Pa was teaching me. But then I saw how you killed that wolf with one shot. You can show me now.
Teach a man to hunt. Sure, kid. I'll show you how to properly use that bow.
Lynn's been sad, and worried all the time. I want to help.
I'm sure she'll have the biggest smile on her face when she
Hey,
sees you come home with an
thanks
animal
again
carcass draped
for
along your
everything.
shoulders.
You made the world a better place.
Promise?
for me.
Let's start now! I don't want to eat cabbage soup ever again!
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Ah, a discerning eye you have. That's not just any book, my friend. It's a first edition of Avalon's groundbreaking research. Almost as precious as my golden claw, wouldn't you say? Ario Avalon. A genius. Ahead of his time. His work on sentient automatons? Absolutely revolutionary. Shame it all ended so tragically. Assassins, they say, slipped into his workshop 6 years ago. Nasty business. Makes you wonder who stood to gain from silencing a mind like his. Here, take this old news pamphlet. It's got the whole story. Morbid stuff, but it's history, eh? No use letting it clutter up my shop. Heard whispers that Avalon had a daughter. Ashe, her name is. Works as a mercenary now. A chip off the old block, perhaps.
Might be best to just keep a low profile for now. Telling this guy of all people would just worsen the rumors.
Ah, goodness. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. It was a pleasure.
Make sure to only purchase items that provide a tactical advantage.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Remy, I'm glad you're having fun, but I have work to do.
But Lynn, I work too! Look, I hunted us 2 rabbits!
You did what? How in Mirn? Last I saw, you couldn't keep the arrow from falling when you pulled back the string.
And they ain't actually listened to my prayers. You talk to them too much. They're probably annoyed.
Cheeky. The adventurers helped you out, did they?
Maybe. But I did the shooting all by myself.
I'm sure Paul would be proud. I'm proud of you too, you rascal. Now, off with you. Your work is done for the day. Yes? Thank you for the offer, truly. But I'm old enough to care for my brother. We've managed this long. We'll find a way. Besides, we wouldn't feel comfortable living under the same roof as that woman. Not after what she did. Oh, divines bless you. This will get us through the winter. We can't thank you enough. You're a true friend. Ma and Pa would have liked you.
I know you're always looking out for me, but don't worry. I'll watch your back too.
So you're skilled with the blade? I need answers, my friend. Answers that seem to elude me at every turn. It was the least we could do. Perhaps a small step towards atonement for me. I feel a weight of guilt over what happened here. But is it even real guilt? Or just a programmed response to a negative outcome? Does it even matter? Perhaps the only way to know is to keep trying. To make amends, to offer support. To choose a better path, even if it's not the one I was originally designed for. Thank you for bringing me here. It brought me a measure of peace. Admiration is a dangerous emotion, especially when directed at someone like me.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, it's you two. Didn't expect to see you again.
We need to talk. I'm sorry about...
Hold on, lass. Let's get inside first. Easier to talk with a warm fire and a full belly.
Well, he's still awfully friendly.
Welcome again to me humble abode. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Let me just get you some refreshments. Tea, mead, and for the Ashen Lady, dwarven oil.
Good one, Roland. But I'd be surprised if you actually kept that on you.
Oh, yes you would. It does come quite in handy.
Handy for...
Polishing by axe helps keep it looking young. Can't do that for myself, unfortunately. So, what can I do for you?
Roland, I owe you an apology. Not just for threatening you before, but for not trying to understand you first.
Wow. Did not expect to hear that coming out of your mouth, young lass. Truth be told, I owe you an apology too. Did some things I ain't proud of. Just following orders I was, but that's no excuse. Yes, that exactly. Words are cheap. Actions speak louder. Tell you what, help me with this wood cutting. Got a big order for the carpenter in town. Keeps a roof over me head, you see.
Could I pull you aside for a moment? Isn't that a bit mundane for someone of my talents? Well, your loudmouth got us into this. I suppose we'll have to chop our way out.
Right then. Finish up your drinks, then let's get to work. Fresh air will do us all good.
Besides our...
Here's the mind. Good work, both of you. Now, while I stack this wood, why don't you run down to that iron vein south of here and bring back some more? The carpenter needs that too. Oh, but Ashe, she stays. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Tossed me weapons aside long ago.
I'll be fine. Remember who's bodyguarding who here. Talking to Ronan will be good for me, I think.
Personally, I never saw myself being a woodcutter. Cutting wood is a bit too burly of an activity for me.
If you'd asked, I'd have moved.
Let's do this. This won't end well for you. Good night.
I'll admit.
Come in, join us. Ashe was just sharing some of her more entertaining mercenary tales. How was the mining? There's a certain satisfaction that comes after you finally see that wonderful ore sticking out of the veins. Especially if you mine rare ore, like Skyrim. Indeed, my friend. Which is why every smith worth his salt dreams to go there.
Ronan's father was a smith.
I used to apprentice for my father every day. And just being next to those coals, mining that ore, I must admit, even for an automaton, seeing a girl's preference for the manlier pursuits was quite surprising, and a breath of fresh air. If this was written into her, Aryo must have some good taste.
I don't think it was. My home wasn't exactly a smithy, but the sounds and smells you described are familiar to me. I must have developed an affinity for it. Mr. Bryant and I, we're fine now. I've come to accept what my father would have wanted, not to bear ill feelings and truly just move on. Providing for them doesn't erase the past, but perhaps it's a step towards atonement. I feel lighter, like a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders. We all have our regrets. We have our wounds, our dark pasts. I believe you encouraged me about this too, but only now did it set in. The only thing you can change about the past is how you feel about it in the present. I suppose I have you, Roland, and Martimius to thank. He was the one who came up with that quote. Great thinker. Roland just told me about him. No, you don't. If that were the case, I'd be a woodcutter by now. I meant the simple things in life. That was what my father meant by living and experiencing. Just being present and in the moment, whether it be cutting wood or enjoying drinks with friends. Oh, and what would that be? Professional adventurer, dragon slayer, or perhaps my personal therapist? I'm a grown adult, thank you very much. I do not need to be coddled. But if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. Truly confronting my past, not just running from it. Thank you. Windhelm bears the weight of its past well. A fitting place to confront the ghosts of my own. We just need to look for the new Nisus Corner Club. Return my greatsword, Cruel Oath. Years ago, during that werewolf attack, I took a greatsword from another adventurer. Torfin was his name. He was injured, frightened. I believed that taking the weapon was necessary to ensure our survival. Stole. Perhaps that's the right word. I justified it as necessary at the time, but I see things differently now. I need to find Torfin, return what I took.
Of course.
I'm not surprised. Windhelm isn't known for its hospitality towards outsiders. Looks like he's just over there. Let's go have a chat.
Another day, another drink. What's it all matter anyway?
What do you need?
That sword was my life, my identity. And then it was taken from me. Just like everything else in this cursed city. Need something? Talk? What's the point? Another sub-story to drown in mead? Go find someone else to bother. Wait. Is that Ashe? The Breton who left me to die? Stole my family heirloom and vanished? Come to mock me in my misery? Why did I leave? Maybe because a certain Breton stole my only means of defense and disappeared into the night. The world's a cruel joke, isn't it? The mighty, brought low, seeking solace in the company of the despised. What's it to you? You some kind of bard, collecting tales of woe to spin into a mournful ballad. My story's a tragedy, all right, and I'm the damned fool who wrote the script. The Great War. It took its toll. Saw things no man should witness. Lost good friends, good men to the Empire's ambitions, to the folly of war. Came back home, hoping for peace, for solace. But the world kept spinning, the pain kept gnawing, and the wounds, they never truly healed. Then came the betrayal, the theft. And that blasted werewolf, It was just a final blow. The last straw that broke this weary back. I feel like the mud crab in the giant's pot. Didn't realize how doomed I was until it was too late and the pot was already boiling. Now go and piss off, skeever brain, before I pull you in with me. Ah, is that so? Keep it. A reminder of what you did to me. This sword, it was a symbol of my honor. My family's legacy. Now it's tainted, just like my life. People have families, don't they? Think, milk drinker. She just took and ruined mine. All for some greater good. What good was that when the entire village died but 2 mere children? It wasn't even a glorious death. They were running, afraid. That would have been me too. But I'm still alive. Just waiting to die my own hero's death.
I'm not surprised. It just doesn't make things any less difficult for me. I'm not surprised. It just doesn't make things any less difficult for me. It's like I'm staring at myself in the mirror. Torfin blames circumstances for how he is, but doesn't realize that he put himself there. You could have left me in that same spot not too long ago. But you stayed with me, through oblivion and high water. Can't we do the same for him? Good. Let me do the talking. He does know me after all.
What? You again? Come to lecture me some more?
First off, we can fully refund my fee. This is for the job. Consider it a reimbursement. I let you down, Torfin. I should have returned your sword after the attack, but I was scared. Clinging to the idea of vengeance. A fool's errand, I realize now. Torfin, I regret what happened. I'm sorry. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
This is the first time I've ever seen you like this. Forgiveness, eh? Don't know about that. But if you two really do want to be of help... There's this bandit clan I was tracking before I became a drunken mess. Folk had come to the bar, crying, angry, resigned. I'd accept him to their name, spinning tales of highwaymen robbing them on the roads. Got so out of hand that Ambaris went to the Jarl to have a bounty put up. A perfect quest for someone like me, but... if you could finish what I started, end these bandits, it'd be... good. Here, the bounty. Some of my scribblings on it, maybe they'll aid you.
Very well. Dealing with bandits. It's a start. Come on, friend. Let's get this done.
Watch what you're doing!
Another round, barkeep. What's it matter if I drink my sorrows away? It's not like I've got anything left to lose.
Need something?
Keep your beast under control. What now? Indeed, I underestimated the depth of his struggles. Perhaps I was too focused on my own pain to see his. But dwelling on past mistakes serves no purpose. You taught me that. Torfin's story mirrors my own in many ways. Perhaps that puts me in a unique position to repair and make amends. Now, let's deal with these bandits. They've terrorized this area long enough. The greater good. A compelling argument. We'd be helping more than we'd harm, and the bandits chose this path.
Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon. See you all on the next video. Enjoy life. And stay.